get it.
The next comic coming to the stage on our extravaganza is a young man I met in...
Which I didn't know you knew Kyle Kinane. When you announced that you were going to do Talia Hall, I was actually... I had been listening to his last 3 albums.
Yeah, Kyle's great. I've known him for a long time, so it's a real treat to, whenever he comes through, to be able to like hang out and get on a show or something.
Well, that's got to be crazy to be like, I know him. He does albums. He's on Comedy Central. Holy fuck.
I know, right?
I'm going to start y'all off with a real simple question. Anybody else here really just alive out of a courtesy to your parents? You know what I mean?
Teenage me loves that one.
I know, right? Yeah. I've been doing that joke for so long, but it's so true. And I'm probably only ever going to stop it once my parents actually die.
You can't die. I have a show tonight.
I know. Like, listen, hang on for another 20 minutes.
I don't want to feel like an asshole.
I know, right?
Unfuckably ugly that you walk by a nice restaurant, you look in the window, and you just think, yeah, they wouldn't serve my kind here. No, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not pretty enough to be able to sit
I like to
down
start
while
the
I
sets
eat.
with, like,
I'm the kind of ugly
as
woman
hard
standing
negativity
up
and
and
aggression as I
brag
can
for the rest of
possibly
my
get.
life like a fucking police horse.
Because I just want to set the tone so that people are like, you're in or you're out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're all so beautiful.
Have you ever had anybody walk out?
Yeah, I did a joke about syphilis at one point, and a guy stood up and said, I had syphilis, my dick didn't fall off, and he stormed out of the room.
Go to your comedy show for facts. That's what
I know, right?
In Chicago, I am a burning ambulance. Chicago women look at me and they're just like, hey, you look like you got bed sores from sleeping in a wheelbarrow.
It's funny to listen to this again because I can really see all the guts of where all the other jokes fell off and what I kept and what I didn't keep. Because like this part here is a whole part about coming from Nebraska.
Yeah.
You know, and just like how I went from like, you know, scraping around and stealing stuff from abandoned barns to like taking the train to go to my office job.
Yeah.
You know, like I was such like a fuck up and like basically like a dirt scraper, and now I work with computers.
Did you revel in that?
I miss it terribly.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. Like I'd rather just be scraping by. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with money.
Huh.
Like I got my success, but I'm like, but this isn't the success I want. You know?
Interesting.
I'm always clawing to get to the top, but once I'm here, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Well, you got the video game project coming up.
Yeah, that's another one that's coming up. This was one of my favorite jokes. It never hits as well as I want it to, but I just love the phrase "big titty mannequins" because that's true. That's in Avondale. I walk by that place all the time on the way to the Blue Line. Just these really obnoxiously sexualized mannequins.
And it's like nobody's gonna wear that. Jessica Rabbit isn't real. That's not a thing.
Right?
Like,
Cry so hard that you throw up. You throw up so hard it hurts, and it hurts so bad that you start crying.
Am I right, ladies?
the look sells it.
I know.
That's
the alternate version of that is, do you ever cry so hard that you set off the car alarm on the parked car sitting right next to you?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Very, very much. And it got so bad, it got to the point where I would wait for her to go to bed so I could Google, am I in an abusive relationship? Here's a tip. If you ever have to Google, am I in an abusive relationship? You are, all right? Because I would read these lists that are just like, you might be in an abusive relationship.
Damn. How long ago was this?
2-3 years.
All the way.
But it's like it was something that lasted like, you know, I met her in 6th grade, and so it was like this
wow.
long. It was like my childhood friend and like the person I wanted to marry and all this, and so it's like when I explained like, yeah, we were together for a year, people think that, oh, so you're being really dramatic, and it's like, no, this was like a big foundation.
You knew of each other for a long
yeah,
time.
Exactly. We were like the closest friends we could be for the longest time.
Revenge is the best living well.
Damn.
And I'm an artist. I'm an illustrator and I'm a writer, so I hand illustrated a whole deck of tarot cards.
Kind of fumbled with the transition at this point, because I feel like I should have explained more that the deck is inspired by the abusive relationship and not just like something I did because I was sad. You know?
I mean, it's kind of implied. You go
Yeah.
through a lot of trauma, and it's like, this is the art I'm going to use.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do love how it picks up, like, you're telling the story, and it's kind of like, why are you plugging this? And all of a sudden, you're like, oh yeah, I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah, exactly.
That line is brilliant.
Yeah. It's one of my rare pop culture references.
Yeah. But it's also a very Chicago thing. Like, it's going to kill here. I don't know if you can't use it anywhere else, but...
Yeah.
Everybody asks me, Winslow, aren't you going to be embarrassed by all your suicide jokes when you get older? I'm like, when I what?
That joke took off on Twitter and on Tumblr and all that. They posted that joke on Reddit. When I get older, when I what?
Yeah.
And like there's like 20, 30, 40,000 upvotes on it.
Wow.
Huge numbers of shares. This is one of my favorite jokes right here. The gasping.
Yeah.
And it's not restful sleep either. I'm like spitting on people and throwing.
I have trouble with this joke here because it starts, and the thing about like sitting up and saying cocksuckers, and then I talk about how I don't like gay slurs. I'm like, is cocksucker not a gay slur, or is it just like a denigration of the act? I don't know. It's troubling because it's like,
Because I'm always fucking ready.
I don't know, because I
There's a little cognitive dissonance in it, I think, but you're going such a fast clip, it's hard to stop and think about.
yeah.
It's only something you can really analyze later, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I just need another crunchy profanity.
Yeah.
You know, all the really bigoted profanities are the ones that are the most impactful, naturally speaking. You know.
Yeah.
Real sad thing what happened out there today. It's been up for 45
But
minutes.
this is one of my favorite jokes here too.
Comments. The most recent one is from somebody nobody knows. It's in all caps and it just says, "There's only one gender and his name is Jesus Christ." I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I'm always surprised at where the laughs land on this one too, because there's like 4 or 5 different tags.
Yeah.
A mystery novel.
This is my lunch break.
Yeah, that's the best tag right there, but
Yeah. And this one just blew people's minds. The racist one.
yeah.
When I did this, a local performer and like Renaissance man Devin Middleton told me that it was like one of the funniest jokes he's ever heard, and I was like just so touched
Yeah.
that, like, I don't know, because Devin he's so much more politically aware than I am, and so to have him say that my take on a race issue was valid enough to be, one of his favorites, it's just so cool.
Well, what you did is you hit on, this is something that racists will do a lot, is they will feign offense all the time, and they will find a way to make themselves the victim always.
Yeah.
And that's what you've hit on,
Yeah.
But you've done it so well in a joke.
Yeah. We there's a little bit there that I'm going to continue to expand on, because I like the idea of male fragility.
Yeah.
That I want to kind of continue on, because like it's as funny as this is, it's like the character that I'm playing on stage is this truly fucking pathetic person.
Yeah.
Who's like, I'm clearly, as fucking weird as this is to say, like, I'm on a huge show and I'm successful as an artist and I'm not unattractive, but I'm still so pathetic and sad.
Well, you're a
And I
heightened
wanna-
version of yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
What is a hot tub
Really, but a gurgling cauldron of skin
Yeah.
for LaCroix where grandparents go to fuck.
I laughed very hard typing that out in my notes, by the
Yeah,
way.
that's one of my favorites. It's so visceral. Yeah.
What else is a hot tub? Fuck, you just quoted Shakespeare. Like,
I know, right?
Too extreme, too morbid, too scary. If we've learned anything in the past 2 years, it's that the whole fucking world is too extreme, too morbid, and too scary. I'll tell you a story. I had a puppy.
This one, I hadn't really done this joke very many times for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And so a lot of this was me kind of exploring it for the first time on this show.
Oh wow.
So like saying I had a puppy,
Yeah.
that's totally unique to this.
Well, this is a joke you had from a few years ago when you did the album.
It is from
yeah.
a few years ago, but then I kind of like polished it up a bit. One of the things that I really discovered was the tag for this part here is saying dog coffin factory with the punctuating every word. It's like each word is its own tag, you know, because each one has its own.
It adds
impact.
more oomph each time.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
it's just so absurd. I love Walnut, Iowa. I'm going back there. I cannot wait. They have all those. It's the antiques capital of the world.
Oh boy.
I'll find all sorts of morbid shit there.
I'm not crazy. We are. That'll do it for me. Thank you very much.
It's a good thesis statement right there.
Yeah, I thought long and hard about that one. Yeah.
I'm not crazy. We are. Yeah. And then Kyle comes out and adds some tags to you too.
I know, yeah, it was so sweet. Like, he was so excited, and it made me feel so fucking good, man. Like, both times that I've opened for Kyle, he took me aside and he was like, this was such an achievement. Like, you just did so fucking well. And I was just like, just so overwhelmed with emotion. You know, because like he's one of the reasons why I got into comedy, and so to meet him is one thing, to hang out with him is another, and to have him like my shit, is just
Yeah, it's like that's my wow. Like having one of your heroes validate you.
Yeah, I mean it was that, and I had this past summer I had a few different artists that I really enjoy. I reached out to them and I gave them a copy of the tarot deck and stuff like that, and I just told them how much they inspired me, and they were really into it too. And now like we're talking, and it's just like
Shit.
it's such a trip.
Yeah, it's
you
like
know?
I was a fan of yours 2 years ago. And
Yeah, and now we're like I have your number. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's so ridiculous.